So in this video I'll show you what is the here the solid mode, material mode, and the here render preview mode. So I'm currently in the solid mode. Okay, solid mode consumes less GPU, means less graphics card, less CPU, and less RAM. And if you are working in a very detailed modeling and very detailed cell creation and detailed animation, then you need to have in the solid mode. And what is the material mode? Material mode simply shows the textures, colors of the object. Okay, so I'm in the material mode, and as you can see it is of white color, that's why it is showing the white color. Now let me move it here, G and X. Okay, G and X to move it in the X direction. Okay, so even you can use this move tool to move it in the any direction, or you can use the shortcut. If you want to move it in the Y direction, so G along with Y to move it in the Y direction, G along with X to move it in the X direction. Okay, if you want to rotate it in the X direction, then R for rotation, X for the X direction, R and Z for the rotation in the Z direction. Here something like this, R and X to rotate in the X direction, R and Y to rotate in the Y direction. So G and Y to move in the Y direction. Okay, G and Z to move it in the Z direction. So these are the some settings. If you want to scale it, then press S along with X to scale it in the X direction, S and Y to scale it in the Y direction, and X, S and Z to scale it in the Z direction. So these are the some settings or the shortcuts. Now this time I'm going to import a model. Let me import a chair. Okay, so that I can show you what is the here. So it's downloading. The chair is now downloaded. As you can see, it is of golden color mixed with some pink and reddish color. Okay, because it is showing the color, that's why we are now able to see it. But whenever I will go, so I'm going to this solid mode. Now you can see there is no any color visible here. So solid mode simply show you the shape and size, but it will not show you the color. So if you want to see the color, then you need to go to this material preview mode here, then it will show you the color. Okay, so what is the work of this render preview mode? Material preview mode simply show you the color, exact color, but the render preview mode show you how your image will look like when you want to share it in the Instagram, when you want to share it to your client. So how it will look like. So you can see it is looking like this because of the lights. In our scene we have only one by default lights. This is the one by default light, that's why it is looking like this. If you increase the number of lights, then it will look perfect. Let me show you. So I want to duplicate this light to here as well. So the shortcut of duplicate it, the first letter of duplicate is D. The shortcut is Shift and D. Okay, Shift D, move it here. So that's perfect. As you can see, I change the light, it is looking like this. So I want to move the light maybe here. Let me show you. If you move your light here, then it will visible like this. Okay, so it is all about the light. So in the render preview mode, it will look how your render image will look like. Okay, simply, so I will explain all of these things in the projects, but I want to clear these things because if you see these things, then you will familiar with it. Okay, so I'm going to this solid mode again. Now the another two mode here, you can see this is the wireframe mode. If you enable this wireframe mode, then it will show the exact wiring of all of those things. Okay, you can see it like a wire. Even you can manipulate a single things in very detailed. But if while having in the solid mode, go to this X-ray mode. Okay, this X-ray mode along with the solid mode, then it will show you the X-ray means it will make the message transparent. Okay, you can see behind it because we are in the X-ray mode. So X-ray mode simply make it transparent, and wireframe mode show the wires. Okay, simply wires, make converted into wire. This material mode show the color. Okay, so it will simply show the exact color. But if you want to check whether how it will look when you render. So let me show you. If I press 0, or you can press this button, okay, this button, now it is looking like this in the render preview mode, and it is looking like this in the material preview mode. So if you render, then it will look like this. What is rendering? Let me show you. Go to this render, and here you will get this render image. So press F12, or you go to this here. So the shortcut is F12. Okay, so as you can see, it's rendered, and it took 22 seconds to render. Okay, and you can see the lightings. So it is exactly similar to the render preview mode, as you can see, similar to the render preview mode. So we need to adjust our lightings, okay, to render it. That's why it is showing the material preview mode is looking like this. So I have explained everything. So I'll meet you in the next video. Bye.